Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. I want to thank you, Honorable Chair, for that elaborate report. However, I have two concerns. Right Honorable Speaker, when we had the Women's Parliament here, and even after that, we still discussed in length about GROW project. The presiding officer then requested that the Minister of Gender should come with a comprehensive report to be laid on floor of Parliament. And in that report, it should indicate the list of all beneficiaries, district by district, cities by cities, but we are still expecting from the ministry. Until now, the minister promised to come back, but she has not yet come back. So, Minister of Gender, we are still expecting, because we wanted to know more about this about GROW project, as the speaker then guided. And then second, Right Honorable Speaker, right from 10th Parliament, the ministry has been coming here to ask for money for child labor, for street children. How I wish the monies we give make impacts. And now they're asking for more money for child labor. I want to know, what are they going to use that money for? Because we are still seeing street children across the entire country, in all urban centers. We are told, it's alleged that there are people who are making money out of these children. And they keep coming back every time they take them away from all the urban centers. So the money the ministry is requesting, I want to know, what is that money for? Because these kids are still on the streets, and they're not even about to leave the streets. So that's where my interest is. Thank you.
Again, the issue of GROW, some people have said it's not in my village, is whatever. I want to agree. The information I have, all the money that we put in the first round went out and it got finished. It is true that the money did not go to all the regions. All of you will agree with me, the headquarters of banks are in Kampala. And those banks, some of them had already a women kind of facility, because that was one of the conditions for them to support us, like the Finance Trust Uganda, DFCU as a program for women, Centenary has got something for women. So when they got the money, they already have women who are already in businesses. So these people grabbed 10%. Was a very good deal for a businesswoman who knows business. So for us who came from Serere, like Asamo, we're still waiting to move to the bank. We realized the thing had gone out. So when we reported to Cabinet, the President directed that we should make this regionalized, and we're already working it. The remaining, about 185 billion, has to go to the regions, but we shall start with the 19 regions. So the money will be put in that level through the same banks, but they are directed to send to our regions. So the money will be going to those districts in the next one, and I hope by this week, my GROW office met with World Bank and they have agreed on the modalities. We are also negotiating that where there are no banks, if people have a good cooperative society, we can put money there. Because we know districts, for example, in Buked where I come from, Butaleja doesn't have a bank. I think you know. So those districts, instead of traveling to Tororo, we could think about a cooperative which is serving the people in that community. Those are the new things that are going to come, and I hope when the minister is presenting the other report, that information will be given to members. The other question which came out, the issue of the street children, I think I want to answer that. Of recent, we have got a growth of street children. And this time the street children are organized. They are becoming gangs. I think one of my friends from Soroti talked, in Soroti I think we call them, is it what, walk. These children can even undress you, can get your bag and power, everything. They come, when you have made a party, they come and carry away all the food. So it's going to be a very critical thing in society. And the reason we are asking for money is to see how do we build the capacity, both the parents and the children and the community, before we talk about enforcement, because we are talking of enforcement. But the ministry needs this money to begin building confidence in the community, because many parents have become so, I will not call it careless, but they are not responsible for their young people. And these young people, because they don't go to school, they are dropouts, they are being left there on their own.